Hey everyone, back again with another fan here. This time I got this Casablanca Venus Halo at Restore yesterday in Tosa, and of course I couldn't pass this up. And it comes, since it's intelitouch, it comes with the W11 control. So let me just turn the camera a little bit there. Yeah, like that. All right. So, since I have the IntelliTouch control, I'm going to go through, let's see, power on only, the power button, which is the bottom button, bottom switch, and it draws 0.06 amps. Now here is the light. 1.27 amps, 147 watts, and a power factor of 1. I mean, this is not a bad light, but it's gives me more of an accent light type impression. I mean, you got a dome light in the center, but then you got that plate above it to help distribute the light as like an accent for the room. So it's not really a direct light fixture. Maybe the dome sort of is. The bottom, I call it a dome light because I think of the top, ceiling light, in a vehicle, when you open the door. So I think of the dome light. Now, I don't know if I can... I can never get demo mode to work, so I'm just going to go through the speeds. It's a 6-speed, of course, which is what IntelliTouch is. So here's speed 1. It's kind of an aesthetic. And I know that big plate on the flywheel makes it kind of a heavy one, so yeah, you get an aesthetic low out of it. And I did notice some bearing issues. I ran it initially, and it does have a little bit of stiff bearings, which I managed to loosen up, but there is some rough bearing sound as you turn it up. And actually, I got the lowest speed to actually keep going. It was actually stalling out because of the stiff bearings. Here's speed 2. Press and hold, by the way. See. I forgot to do power factor. 23 watts, 60, so a little over half. And then speed 2, 32 watts. Already a power factor of 1. Speed 3, 46 watts, 0.39 amps. Power factor 1, 4. Wonder if there's a bad resistor on speed 1. Because that's the way these IntelliTouch motherboards work with resistors. 4. And then power factor 1, 5. Which is like a backed off high. Now I can hear the rough bearing sound, almost kind of like there's pebbles in the bearings. So, I mean, industrials are worse. 81 watts, power factor 1, and here's speed 6, highest speed. Yeah, there is some bearing issue. But for the right price, I am thinking of, I'm definitely open to sale and trade on this one. You'll have to talk to me about it. I know a couple of my friends already have, but we'll see. Maybe, I don't know, in Messenger. have asked. I've been asked about it at least. All right, see 0.88, 103 watts, and a power factor of 1. Now, after running it and treating the bearings, I got a little bit more of a spin down, or at least a longer spin down with it. At least before it was it was a bit more abrupt, but I was able to fix that. See, I got more of a spin down at least. Enough to shoot this fan. Yeah, bearings just sound rough, but I was able to at least loosen them so that they're not so stiff. Now to do reverse, you hold the two fan and light buttons together to hear the sound. Yep, and here is reverse low. Same current draw. And I was able to get it so that the first low speed is actually keeps the fan moving, and because before it was actually stalling out. Here's speed 2. Yeah, the buttons are a little stiff, so I have to kind of 2, speed 3, speed 4, speed 5, and speed 6. Okay. Okay. And the only other test I can really do with this, I'm going to stop it by hand, is to do 0 to high. That's the only test, just to see what the inrush is. Now, airflow, I've already know what K55 motors do. Any Casablanca and Emerson is the same kind of airflow. Okay, that is actually all I have for this Casablanca Venus Halo. So, yeah, talk to me if you're interested in this fan, or if you got something for me. Let me know. So, yeah. Okay. All right, that's all I have for this fan then. I'll see you with more fans. So continue watching and subscribing.